Now then, our first game is going to be called Point to Talk. And what's going to happen is that I'm going to start pointing at these people, and they're going to have to continue the story as long as I am pointing at them. And when I move off of them into somebody else and going back and forth, if they stutter, if they don't continue the story properly, or I just don't like what they said, they're going to die. And when they die, it's going to be from a method of your choosing. Keep it geeky. Okay? Now what I need from you guys is a story topic.
Science experiment.
Science experiments. I like that. So it's going to be the science experiment Point to Talk. Everybody ready? Doesn't matter.
Deep in the departed laboratory
of the ancient angry man.
I was the first lab experiment.
I was only 5 years old when it started, but then I grew into a
Boy who was older than 5. 6, actually.
and my monster.
Dead!
Vicious.
How is he going to die? How is Scott?
66.
Order 66.
Okay.
don't stand in front of the camera.
Thank you for reminding me.
What's that?
Science experiments.
So I was 6, but I was a little bit older, and I turned 7, and I was still stuck in this lab.
But what they didn't realize was the crazy thing that had started
Happening. I started growing gorilla.
And then when I became a gorilla, I was really big, but still 7.
and really quite naive.
And I wanted so many bananas.
And all of the monkeys started.
Following me, even though I was like, why are the monkeys following me? I'm a gorilla, and you shouldn't follow me. I'm not your leader, because I'm just a boy who's...
A gorilla.
They all worshipped me as their god and savior.
Because, hey, I was a little bit bigger than them. And
That's when I realized that's all it takes to be better than everybody.
They taught me how to tap dance, and I learned ballet. I had this beautiful tutu, and I would pirouette. But because I was a gorilla, it wasn't very graceful. So I would put on these little ballet shoes on my...
footsies. And I was really excited to do...
Okay, Marissa's dead. How is she going to die? Paper shredder? Death by paper shredder. Oh. The geek version.
I'm gonna do my manuscript because nobody likes it. So glad I got these extensions in.
Never had I realized that how wonderful dancing was to my heart.
Kill him.
That was a mess of a
Grammatically incorrect.
By special request, how are we going to kill Steph? Thunderdome.
Oh.
Death by Thunderdome.
I'm gonna shit talk you! No, I'm gonna shit talk you! Hey guys, you gotta get together.
I started wondering, what does ballet have to do with science? It's more of an art form.
And when you're thinking about art and science,
Things go together poorly.
because if you have a creative idea,
They start to intertwine with your.
Brain, and it's hard to dissemble it.
Luckily, I was dead.
How do we kill Al? Thunderdome. Oh, it's death by Darth Vader.
Death by Darth Vader. Yeah, so Darth Vader, I'm afraid we're gonna have to charge you an extra $500 for the helmet. Yeah, and the lightsaber. Yeah, that came in pretty hefty. Yeah, we're gonna have to charge you at least $3,000 for that one. Sorry.
two.
Okay. Science is a really wild time when you do experiments,
Especially when the experiments are happening to you.
and I am just a gorilla boy, and I want to dance
And sing
in the theater
of life.
because I
Dead! How does Sarah die?
Full of piranhas.
I'm sorry?
Tank full of piranhas.
That's my father, everybody.
You're reading too much into it.
All right, time to feed the piranhas. All right, you guys ready? Oh, you're splashy today. Here you go. Oh my God, I love this part of my job. Oh, good for you guys. All right, one more. One more, you want?
Now you think we were done, but we're not. As our winner of Point to Talk, Chip has to finish the story using how everybody else died.
What the?
Yep. So just to refresh you, Steph, you died Thunderdome.
Thunderdome. Order 66, they finally got me.
Order 66. Thunderdome. Order 66.
Piranhas.
Piranhas.
Paper shredder.
Paper Shredder.
Darth Vader.
And Darth Vader. Wrap it up quick.
So I was a ballet dancing gorilla. I had auditioned for Disney's Tarzan, but they put me into the new Star Wars, so I was this Darth Vader gorilla Chewbacca kind of combo. Speaking of combos, I ordered the Order 66 from the menu. It was a bunch of piranhas. I was like, what the hell is this, Thunderdome? So I just took the whole contract, put it in the shredder, and I was done.